Terence and Canelo?
If they're each going to fight, really fight, I think it's terrific. It's very interesting. They're, but again, if I had to pay money to watch that fight, I wouldn't do it because Canelo has shown in his last few fights that he's just a businessman. He's not in there to entertain the public. He just takes the big check. But again, if Canelo really fights, because I think safe to say Terence always fights. He doesn't know anything else. So then it could be a very good, interesting fight.
You've always praised Terence as a special fighter. Do you think he can beat Canelo?
Who is Canelo? What Canelo is going to show up? The Canelo who's looking to cash a big check, or the Canelo that really wants to fight like a fighter? Now, the Canelo we've seen the last 2 years is not only boring, but doesn't really have an incentive to mix it up and to entertain people with a good fight. So again, but give him credit. Terence Crawford hasn't been that way. Terence Crawford is a real old school professional fighter who wants to do his best every fight that he's in.
Just your perspective, it was announced that Dana White and TKO are promoting this show.
Well, that shows really shows how Turkey respects everybody in boxing by having a UFC guy promote a fight that he's paying an incredible amount of money for. But listen, it's his money. He can make a choice.
What do you think of it being on a Friday instead of a Saturday?
Who should care about it? Dana White doesn't care about it. The two fighters don't care about it. Nobody cares about it because it's all Saudi money. So it could be a Monday. It could be a Friday after services are over in the mosque. Nobody cares anymore. They just grab the check, and you can hardly blame them.
Bob, if Canelo comes to fight and Terence comes to fight, what do you expect?
But that's a hypothetical that it's silly to talk about because if. I mean, look at the way Canelo has approached boxing the last couple of years, and this was before the Saudis got involved. It's like disinterested. Just go in and cash a check. Well, who knows with these guys getting so much money, what their incentive is to really perform. I mean, look what happened because let's be honest about it. Canelo was in with not a very good fighter on Saturday, and he was getting $50 million to fight that, and he already had been promised $100 million to fight Crawford. So why would he take a chance, right? But that's no good for boxing. You see, in the old days, when we had a fighter like Sugar Ray Leonard or Oscar De La Hoya doing a fight, they had a reason to really give the crowd an entertaining fight because their next fight had already been agreed to, but they stood to make money, extra money from the pay-per-view, from the gate, so there was an incentive always for them to look good. Now that incentive is gone because they promised great money for their next fight, and their only sure way they're going to get it is to not engage in a fight. I mean, Devin Hamey is a very good fighter. You saw the fight with Ramirez. That was a disgrace. That was an absolute disgrace. But if you're Devin Haney and you're getting good money for the fight with Ramirez, and you're going to get super money to fight Garcia because he assumed Garcia would win, then why would he take any risks? But that's not good for boxing. That's terrible for boxing.